Good morning, YouTube. It is June 27th, and 2 days ago Google announced Android L. So we're going to quickly flash the Android L developer preview on the Nexus 7. So let's start our stopwatch so we can kind of get an idea on how long this process should take you. Okay, so we're going to follow the really good instructions I found from ZedoMax at nexus7root.com. I will include the link so you can see his very well made detailed instructions. Pretty simple what we're going to do. We're going to download two files to this computer, fastboot and the ROM. Then we're going to use fastboot to flash the ROM onto the Nexus 7. Okay, so let's get the two files downloaded. And there's our two links. Click here to download. Since we're installing it on our Nexus 7 Wi-Fi, we're going to get this one called Razor. Terms and conditions would be this is not a full release, do it at your own risk, blah blah blah, probably. Okay, fastboot is here, and the ROM, which is 422 meg zipped, is coming in. Okay, we now have our two files. So let's open Explorer here, and there's the two files that we downloaded. Let's go ahead and unzip fastboot. Okay, so that's done. Okay, looks like I don't have any software installed on this computer to extract that file, so we're gonna, I guess, get WinZip. So just right click, open, download now. So that's downloaded. I'm going to install WinZip now. Let's go through the install of WinZip quickly. Our clock is almost at 10 minutes now. WinZip is installed, I think. All done. Okay, WinZip installed, and I think it crashed my Chrome, or shut down Chrome, but that's okay. Buy now, use evaluation version. Okay, good. WinZip is up. So now you can see there's an icon here, recognizable icon here, which means we should be able to extract the ROM, and some spammy ad has opened here. What is this? Some browser with a icon copying Chrome? Wow. Shady. Now I'm going to shut my Nexus 7 off. I'm going to hold the power button and the volume down button at the same time. Fast boot mode. What we're seeing now is it's going to install drivers. Since I didn't do that already. This is the first time I'm hooking up the Nexus 7 to a PC. Uh-oh, device driver not successfully installed. Okay, since I had problems with the driver, I rebooted my Nexus 7 normally, and I'm going to just try to plug it in and see if I can get the driver installed. So let's plug it in again. Connected as a media device, installing driver device software. Click here for status. So let's see if this works. Device driver software installed successfully. Let's shut it off again. Back into fastboot mode by holding power and the lower volume button. Okay, so I have reopened my completely compromised Chrome browser now because of that WinZip I downloaded. So look, it's changed my search to Yahoo. Very underhanded. Okay, anyhow, we'll fix that later. Okay, I'm using WinZip to extract our ROM files. We have extracted them all into this folder, Razor LPV79. Okay, so there's our ROM files. So now let's bring in the fastboot files and paste them into this directory as well. Okay, good. The last file you see here in the folder is the actual image that we will be flashing. Let's open a command prompt. Okay, so now we're in the C drive there. So as you can see here, where we need to be is in the Razer-LPV79 folder, which I put in the downloads folder. So let's just change into that folder. There we go, downloads, and then CD again, and we'll type RA. Okay, so now we are in the right folder. So these are the 3 commands, so let's type in the first one. Waiting for device. Anything. Absolutely nothing going on here, so what do we do? Let's try ADB devices. So it is not finding ours, so we need different drivers. So let's figure that out now. Okay, since I don't have the right drivers installed, we're gonna go look for PDA-Net for Android. Here we go, PDA-Net for Android. We can download this from CNET. So I'm gonna run this. Run. Yes. Please download it. Okay, this is the wrong one. Okay. Okay, there it is. PDA-Net. Holy fuck. Okay, so this is what we need to download. PDA-Net for Windows Mobile. After wasting a bunch of time, I've finally found the right PDA-Net software from PDA-Net's actual site. So let's go ahead and install PDA-Net.
Where's Tara?
I'm filming. Okay, so we're gonna now press next. Just go through the default install. Please disconnect your phone from the computer. Other. Okay, here we go. Installing USB driver. Would you like to install this driver? Install. Enable USB debugging on your Android. So let me boot up again. Settings. About tablet. Okay, turn on developer options. USB debugging is enabled. Installing device driver software. Drivers should be installed now, so we're going to see if ADB recognizes the Nexus 7 now. If you... Okay. So I guess we have the drivers. We don't have to worry about PDA-Net for now. So let's try this again. There we go. We see installing device driver software again. Awesome. Android ADB interface. Device driver installed successfully. Hopefully we should be okay now. Now let's try ADB devices. Still nothing. As this is a completely stock Nexus 7, the bootloader is still locked. Maybe that's what's giving us a problem. Like, I won't be able to flash anything with a locked bootloader. So let's see if we can unlock the bootloader. So we're going to use the command fastboot OEM unlock. And it looks like, yep, we are talking to the Nexus 7 now. So we're going to go ahead and unlock the bootloader. This will factory reset the device and delete all the user data. Yes. Okay, let's start the bootloader unlock process. Okay, so bootloader is being unlocked now. Finished. Unlocking bootloader done. Now let's start by putting in the new fastboot version. Writing bootloader. Finished. Let's get the next command. Rebooting into bootloader. Okay. So now this is what we see on the Nexus 7. Now comes the actual install command. And we'll let this sit for a while. Oh. Archive does not contain boot.sig or recovery.sig. Okay, it doesn't contain anything. Okay, I think it has started the flash, so we'll let it sit. Okay, now it looks like the Nexus 7 has started rebooting. That only took about a minute and a half. And now the ROM is being flashed. Nexus 7 is rebooting again. And this might be, if everything went well, Android L booting up for the first time. Okay, after about 5 minutes, we've finally booted into Android L, and I can see the welcome warning, and looks like we are up and running. I'm gonna pull the plug now and start playing with Android L. Okay, setup complete. And here we have Android L. Wow, it looks very crisp. It looks really good. Oh, I changed the notification. Let's go into settings. Wow, completely new settings menu. About tablet. Android version L. No version number. Just a build number. Okay. There's the new PlayStation-esque icons. Home. And that's it. Can't wait to play with this. So I guess that took about an hour and a half. Mostly because I had to get the drivers sorted out. But other than that, it should be pretty fast. Okay, thank you for watching.